Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, the last video you saw of me, I was in the hospital and I recorded a bit for our talk today and saying, oh yeah, I'm taking this little walkway and they're going to take me back to this place. Well, that video was kind of stupid and I ended up deleting it, so we'll talk about here. My hospital was great. It's just a little administrative things between here and there, and even coming back here, there seems to be a little backlash about my diet. They didn't prepare a tray for me because I was so late coming back. No, nobody's problem. I got soup and I got tea, but it's all good. We went for a ultrasound of my abdomen, and she said, oh, well, yeah, we're looking for gallstones. I don't know what that means, why I was presenting about gallstones. I think the doctor was going through and checking everything. Because I was put into a private room up on the medical floor, and yay, it was a nice private room. It was small. I mean, realistically, I could probably spit to the other side of the room. It was just a basic square room, but it served the purpose. I slept there. The first night they brought me up, couldn't sleep worth anything. Last night, I, in a positive way, passed out. And I fell asleep quite early. So, let's go through and let's do the information on my pad. Oops, I'm just typing in my code. We're sitting at 5.3. Okay. I've had a lot of corrections before 2 o'clock. I peaked up. When I came in here, I was tired, and I've been dropping ever since. I have the temporary target on. That's what this little green guy is. That's so the pump will try to keep my level at 8.3. And if you want to do this, you sort of would have to do it every single day. It's not an automatic feature of the pump. You have to program it to give it to you. So that's what's happened. Let's take a look at how we did on our goals. If I think I showed one video. Hopefully I showed you had this in it. But if not, blood sugar is 65%, which means 33% is above 10, 2 below 10, or below the average of 3.9. Sorry, you're sitting at 2%. So I'm 9, so that's a little high. I need to bring some of these down. Doesn't have to be 0. It's great when it happens, but doesn't need to always be 0. It's okay to have a blood sugar out of the norm, um, just as long as you don't keep doing it all the time. And as you can probably tell, I'm still a little woozy from the medication they gave me. And I had an IV, and it was used quite a bit. I'm here, sorry, I talked about this earlier. I was sent for a ultrasound, didn't hear anything from it, so I'm assuming everything was down there. It was okay. The person taking was, the ultrasound was very professional. Didn't say anything, you couldn't really read her, which is awesome. It's because it's supposed to come out from the doctor to you, not from her. It's okay. I have to apologize for this video. I'm still kind of really trying, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be back. Got my light on now, so both lights makes me look pretty good. So, what are we doing now? What sort of game plan do I have? Well, first of all, we're going to try to just follow the game plan. I'm only having liquid foods. I had soup and tea for dinner, and then I had a leftover bag of crisper chips that was, what is it, ranch flavors. Chips and that I seem to be able to keep down. I don't know if it's that they go so mushy, but I'm able to keep those down. So it keeps me going. So got back here about 3 o'clock, 2:30 when I got back here, just as one crew was leaving and another one started. That's just what time everything worked from the hospital for me getting out and moving over here. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a better day and I can start feeling better, start working on my blood sugar. The one thing that I did mention, and this was my blood sugar dropping down to, I think it was 1.6. This time was my fault. And it was me with labels that wondering about what's the thing on ice cream, what's the amount of carbs in a liquid drink bottle, and my diabetic nurse said you have to be careful, and I thought I was, but obviously I wasn't. I just dropped, and everyone was in the room, and that was it. While I was gone, they did the floors in my bed, and it's just kind of funny, a situation that won't happen again. In the hospital I was, there were 3 people who had to be placed in the hospital. So there was me, another guy from our unit, and a lady from the same unit but a different hallway. She had to go to Abbotsford, but as long as everyone's getting the care. The guy who went to the hospital is a fellow that I kind of befriended, and whenever he wants, I give him a little bottle of Kool-Aid to add to drink so he can keep drinking, which he needs to do. So I just hope he gets back out. I just heard he was here. I didn't say go out looking for them. But I believe I'm back, but the other gentleman that's from this unit is back and doing well in the ward. But that's sort of everything. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm still a little dragging from the hospital, and I'm still full of a lot of medications, a lot of antibiotics and stuff. So hopefully we'll be back to our normal broadcast tomorrow. But till then, have a good night, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me